What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I hope you're all having a blessed day. If you haven't already, make sure you get that subscribe button on your way in. Today, we're going to be getting to Adam goes off on Lush and calls him out for lying about donating to Lupe. I don't know what kind of person would be a weirdo and lie about lying about donating, but yeah, that's the shit that Lush would do for sure. Bro is mad weird, corny, all that shit. I don't like the bro. He's mad weird, for real. But yeah, let's get into it.
China Mac, King
Yeah.
Five Fingers.
All right, but
they
speaking of
helping.
China Mac, this was a weird thing that while I was away.
All right.
No, I was want to talk about this.
Yeah.
No shots at China Mac at all. But at one point, Rockstar and China Mac ended up getting on Lush because they felt like he was fucked up because he didn't donate to Lupe's fucking fundraiser or whatever because her parents' house burned down, I believe, and. Then Lush, so I'm all here minding my own business. Yes, I was watching some of the clips and stuff and seeing what was going on, but I'm minding my own business. I'm not talking about whatever. And then Lush puts out a whole video claiming that I gassed up Rockstar and China Mac to go at him, as if they need me to be telling them what to do, as if they can't just have their own fucking opinions. Never have I ever told Rockstar or China Mac, who I'm cool with both of them, but I'm not communicating with them on a consistent basis. I'm definitely not sending them on dummy missions to go at people and shit.
Like
that
this
was
is
what
the
he
perfect
thought.
time to get him. Like, what the fuck?
And I think that he said that I sent you to talk shit about him too,
Nobody,
which never happened.
ever told me nothing. I've heard something, and I keep on hearing the underlying of what the underlying message that you're saying. You get what I'm saying? Like, you want to say fuck no jumper so bad and what everybody up there so bad that you keep on curving it by one word. You keep on doing it by one. Like, I'm hip to people like that because, like, where I'm from, it's a lot of people that just speak in the air and be acting like they talking about somebody. You get what I'm saying? Then when you see him, it just be all, like, regular.
But then the shit where he responded to you and he's like, Brick Baby, I've been a big fan and a big supporter of you for a long time. And he starts naming off your song. I was getting flashbacks.
10 of your songs.
I was getting flashbacks because when he was trying to rap at AD and shit, he was doing that cringe ass shit where it's like, bro, you're supposed to just like rap at the fool and just like talk shit and get into it. And instead you're like slobbering all over his fucking ball sack before you'll even diss him in the song or whatever. It's like, bro, like stand on something. Just be a man when you have these conversations. Like, what the fuck?
And the whole thing is just, it's event after event. Like, you lying to Lupe and telling her that you did donate and then trying to do it right there is the problem. It's not
that was crazy. They were on his ass. So for the people who didn't know this, this is what I ascertained from it because I talked to the people afterwards, is that they were giving him shit about not donating to Lupe's fucking GoFundMe or whatever when she was one of the people.
He did.
But then he said, I did donate. And then China Mac pulls it up and says, you just donated. Like, you did.
Right
he said
now.
that, like, no, I did donate. He donated like 2 minutes before he said that he donated. That is the fucking funniest
the
shit to
craziest
get
shit in
caught
the
with your
world.
pants down, lying your
Like,
ass
that's what
off
I'm
like that.
It's
What the
it's
fuck is wrong with you?
Event, you're crashing out on some like on some weird shit. So I'm just like let's don't get it fucked up. Like, if it's no beef, if you don't mean it, you don't mean it. Like, just every fucking podcast, every day is Daddy Adam, like not like that. And then it's like, you want to say something, but you don't. I wasn't hip to you shouting out my music. I don't know you, Lush. I've never met you. You get what I'm saying? I might have ran across you like in my days of running around. I can't remember. But
You probably served him some packs. Little Pookie
So,
came his way.
You know
I
what I
can see
mean?
that.
So either way that it goes, like, bro, I'm just now catching wind of it, and I'm just tired of, like, hearing the shit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Go with your play. If you feel like you're going to be great in podcast, nobody's here to take your spot, do this. You know what the fuck you did. Like, let's all be aware of what the fuck you did.
Because I don't even want to, like, throw too much gas on this fire because the reality is that when he talks about you or me on his channel, he will get, like, 20,000 views.
Yeah.
And I looked at his channel earlier today.
And that's a lot
Now
of views.
that shit has died down, he getting like 1,000 views.
That's what I was saying.
On his shit. So it's like,
get views off
if
this.
he talks about us, it's like his shit gets popping because people are actually interested. And as soon as we cease to talk about it, it's just crickets. And I seen he even interviewed somebody from 60s the other day, which I don't know. Like
the big
that kind of says it all.
Over there.
Yo, that kind of
60s
says it all. Though
week.
he's like a person who's like devoted his entire life to trying to be cool in the eyes of people like you, to be honest, or even someone like me who, granted, I don't have the gangster thing going on, but I have built a successful business in hip hop, which, you know, and I'm like the only person in the history of hip hop who has ever given him a chance, as far as I could tell, besides the David Alki dude or whatever who had him wearing the shock collar. And like, I gave him a fucking huge opportunity. He fucked it up. He had more eyeballs on him through the shit that he did with No Jumper than he had ever been able to amass throughout his entire time in fucking battle rap. He fucked it up. He did some grimy shit. He knows of some grimy shit. He admitted it in fucking conversation that he did something fucked up to me. And then since then, I have said almost nothing about him on camera, but he keeps my fucking name in his mouth because literally if he doesn't talk about me, then his shit is just crickets. He's getting like 500 views on like a 3-hour live stream, bro.
he has to bring in.
You can't hate on that. Bro gotta start somewhere, you know? Bro gotta start somewhere.
Shit about you in order to.
When I'm the only person who ever gave him a chance.
It's another podcast do that shit about me. The only time they hit over 100,000 views is when this Brick Baby and this shit. I be looking like, God damn,
and
man.
it makes you not want to help him out at all by giving him any sort of fuel to the shit. But at the same time, I kind of feel like I gotta say something because it's so fucking transparent. And also, this is all I gotta say. So Rolling Stone did an article about me. It was a dud. Nobody fucking was checking for it. Nobody talked about it. It was like total. I was thinking about it for months prior to the shit coming out. The shit comes out. It's like I think I literally like woke up the next day after it came out and I searched my name on Twitter and I saw like 5 people mention the article like throughout the 8 hours that I had been sleeping. And I was like, wow, like that article came out and did nothing. And they hit up everybody who ever had been associated with No Jumper, whatever. The only person who responded, besides T-Rail, and we could talk about that, but the only person who really had negative shit to say was Lush. And Lush is the person who, out of everybody, like, if you want to look at AD or T-Rail, like, they already had some shit going on. They already had talent. They already had some potential, even before No Jumper came around. But, like, with Lush, that really was, like, us taking a retarded crackhead and giving him an opportunity and, like, a real opportunity to be in front of the fucking cameras and to start to build a fan base and stuff. Now you could tell that the fan base has not followed him because, like I said, he's getting 500 views on a live stream these days.
Period.
But I'm saying, like, he's the one person who should not talk shit about No Jumper because we gave him an opportunity that nobody else in the history of this shit ever gave him.
That's what I was trying to say. Like, I ain't never really ever heard of Lush one till here,
right?
Like, at all. And it's not. Like I said, that part ain't shade, and I ain't really.
That's
like
just
I
reality,
said,
yeah.
Me beefing with Lush, like we're not beefing, Lush. Me beefing with you, I got real beef out here.
Yeah,
gang.
Lush, we are also not beefing.
Yeah. We not beefing. It's just that we not
beefing.
We gonna check shit at Coat Check though. Definitely, and just like tell you, just don't even go there. Find another route to go. You know what I'm saying? There's people up here like that fuck with Adam and. I got a different type of loyalty. So it's like if I'm riding with somebody, I'm riding with him.
And he said that No Jumper is a failing YouTube channel. So
what are you on?
Yeah. Where does that put you? Because if we're failing, then that we got, I think, 20 million views last month on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So where does that put you? I need to know. Because he did a Crip Mac interview that got 500,000 views. Now, granted, he had to cobble together the $2,500 for the interview. He had to get like 5-6 different people to give him the money to pay for it.
Guess who else
that
gave?
is a sad story for a guy in their
donated?
40s.
Guess who else donated to
Lupe.
that? Come on, my guy.
And that's why China Mac was pissed off about him not donating to the shit.
But it's like, no, he wasn't not donating to it. What he was doing was he probably didn't have it. And he wasn't telling
absolutely
them,
did not have it.
And he couldn't tell them. He didn't know that they were going to go in and look play by play. So he's telling them the day before that he donated. So when they
That
see
shit
him,
is
they
messy
own him
for
like you
showing-
still haven't donated. You get what I'm saying? Like, and you saying that you did.
Mm.
So he's like, I guess he goes to the side. Like, that's foul play, bro. Like, nobody wants to know it. Like that's my own girl too. Like, please, bro. Like, just leave us alone. Don't say nothing about nobody that I fuck with, cause I'ma respond. And nigga, me beefing with you looks crazy. So I don't even want to even do that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that shit looks crazy as hell.
And,
So,
like, I saw a clip of him because, like, there was one night where I'm in fucking Spain and I get on my phone. It's the end of the night. It's like 11 p.m. The time zones are different, and I'm like about to go watch a poker video on my phone or some shit. And somebody from No Jumper sends me a link and is like, "Oh, look, Lush should talk about you right now," or whatever. So I go to click on it. I start trolling in the chat and shit. And he's saying so much retarded shit that even Rick from the pop-up like got off camera. Like, he's just like, he was like embarrassed to be on camera with him, so he got off camera. And Lush is trying to go in on me. And like the things that he was saying about me, it was just crazy because these things he was saying just described him so much better than they described me. You know, like he was saying, "You look like you're dying of AIDS." I'm like, bro, look in the fucking mirror. He's saying you're gonna die alone. I'm literally on my honeymoon with my wife and kid, and I just had my whole family and my like your family don't even talk to you. Your family fucking rejected you, bro.
That's crazy.
Like,
couch surfing.
I was like, how could you possibly be saying this shit on camera to the world and thinking that this is gonna convince anyone? But the best part about that is that like that live stream where he was going at it with me and like clearly like the Reddit was just nonstop devoted to just shitting on him. And also, because he always takes calls on his show. I just want to say shout out to anybody who fucking prank calls him on that shit. Because that is some of the funniest, the hardest I have ever laughed is when people will call in and he's sitting there like, "You're talking to Lush World, what's going on?" And they'll be like, "Hey man, you a bitch. You're acting like a bitch." Yo, it's like the fucking funniest shit ever. Anybody who does that, I will give you a fucking t-shirt or a sticker or something when I see you, because that shit is unbelievable.
For sure.
But I don't know, man. I'm really like I'm really holding back right now because I have like had a lot of different things. I had weeks and weeks to think about like
That's
what I would
was about to
potentially
say.
say right here.
I see it because
I'm holding
you
back.
let off like 50 rounds already.
I'm
like,
just-
you're not
this
just
is
giving
nothing.
the
This is
whole
nothing.
drum. Yeah.
You should be going off, bro. Dude didn't try to hold back on you, bro. He went crazy on you. Fuck him. Fuck his ass. You know. Fuck him up.
That's what
I could go
said.
crazy.
That's what I said.
Because yo,
This is what he wants. He wants that. He wants that. He can live off of this.
But that clip where he was talking about me got like 20,000 views, which is kind of crazy considering he's used to doing 500 views
Yeah.
on a live stream. But it's like
And the
once
cartoon one,
the
I think,
fuel
did like
runs out,
7,000.
yeah. Once the fuel runs out of talking about us, then he's really up shit's
Yeah.
creek, right? Because
Yeah.
it keeps looking more and more pathetic. But then also this tells you a lot about like how salient his content is that he gets Crip Mac, he gets all kinds of people to put together $2,500 because he's a grown ass 40-year-old man who ain't got $2,500, and then that one gets $500,000. All right, so that paid for itself.
Yeah.
He doubles back, pays for another Crip Mac interview.
my best
That one got
friend.
$50K. So you just took a 90% cut in your income from like literally one of the only things that you could potentially do to get viewers.
So he gave him another 2,500.
I don't know what he paid
Yeah, I
for
was about
round
to
two.
say,
You
I was
know,
about to say that wasn't as good as round one. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't see any of it, so I have no idea.
no. What
I
I'm
ain't see
saying
the
is
second
it's
one.
not good. I ain't watched the interview either, but what I'm saying is you already did the welcome home.
Right.
You jumped the gun trying to get one the next month. I don't
Yeah.
even think it was a month out.
Yeah.
It
It
wasn't.
couldn't have been. He
No,
only been
he
home
did
like
it
a
like
month.
the day he got out, and then he did another one like a week later or something.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
Thinking
say.
he was
like,
gonna
He
get
should've
another
just clipped
500K.
that one.
Yeah, he's not smart enough to do it. We don't give him any game.
So this I just wanted to like announce this is the end of us acknowledging this dude, because I always had a policy, which is if you work for me, and especially if you're on camera and then you leave, I'm not gonna hate on you. I'm not gonna shit on you. I want to be respectful of the
I mean, you did hate on him a little bit for a minute there, but it's all good.
relationship that we had and the fact that we did content together, whatever. There's been people who left that I probably could have definitely gone in on them and made like some very, very good points.
My bad, y'all, about like not talking and shit. I just been dealing with some shit, but I figured I'd just let the video play for y'all. You know.
with the people.
And I feel like y'all ain't like me talking that much anyways. I feel like y'all were just about to listen to the video instead of me pausing it like every 2 fucking minutes to talk about it.
Would have been like, oh shit, that's an amazing point. I never really like felt the need to do that shit because I just want to be respectful of anybody who came through here and that this was part of their journey, you know? And there's a lot of people that you could probably think of at the top of your head that I've never said anything bad about. Lush is the exception to the rule because nobody has ever done some bitch ass shit like the way that he did on the way out, where he just, and it wasn't even for any kind of gain. It was just him being a chatty patty because he just needs people to talk to. He's just so addicted to.
He's lonely, bro. If he's not talking with people, he's just depressed. You could, I mean, he said it before. Like when he's by himself, he don't, you know, like, I mean, obviously he has mental health issues. So, I mean, I guess you really can blame him because dude's weird for talking all the time and going in discords and shit, talking about people you don't even know about business you're doing with your friends and shit. Business you're doing, like, just your life, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, you should never be telling anybody that you don't know how much money you make or anything like that, or especially your homies make. Like, you're lining them up for a bad day, like, for real.
Having somebody listen to him.
Yeah.
And that was the crazy shit about the Rolling Stone shit, is that it's like when you look at it, everything he says is just completely devoid of any kind of self-awareness. He's talking about, oh, maybe the girl employees at No Jumper, they felt uncomfortable because Adam would talk about doing porn and having STDs or whatever. Number one, none of those girls responded to this fucking interview. And he sat in this room and spit in a porn star's mouth for the Patreon and was like finger banging her and shit. Like, bro, that's why nobody takes you serious.
And bragging about it.
And loving it and talking about it on the No Jumper show. He's
No
talking
shit.
about buying prostitutes. He's talking about fucking prostitutes like on the No Jumper show.
Like,
these are things that I don't.
This was like a month and a half ago, 2 months, like right before the No Jumper shit started popping up. Bro was like, yeah, I brought a prostitute, but I canceled it. I fucking went back on it, so never mind. Like, dude's crazy.
I talk about doing porn, which is an actual business arrangement.
Yeah, like,
it's on the up and up. It's not you illegally purchasing a prostitute at a motel, you know.
And then speaking on it on a podcast that thousands of people are gonna see.
That whole lifestyle, like you going to go pick up a complete stranger for some money is crazy.
And then the pimp was hitting him up the next day trying to finesse more money out of him because he found out that he was on No Jumper. I'm surprised he didn't show up here. But man, that shit was crazy.
Oh wow! So he
is-
told the prostitute he was on No Jumper.
Exactly. You
That's
can't even
like come on, bro. You doing too much. You supposed to be. You gotta have a
Once
ski
you-
mask
once
on,
you
bro.
smoke
Like
crack-
you should be embarrassed that you at this point in your life where
What?
you buying pussy, like for real. Like
That shit is dark. That's why it was so. One more thing. That was why it was so funny when Wax said that AD fucked Lush's bitch. Everybody here
no.
who heard that thought, when did Lush have a bitch? When did, like, that never happened. Like, AD also been in a relationship like the entire time that he was here. So already I was thinking, like, that sounds crazy. But number one, like, there was never a bitch. That never happened. Like, that, even that part of the story is impossible for anyone to believe. So I don't know. That just.
Y'all know what it is. So that's that. Lush is a weirdo still. He's probably always gonna be a weirdo. So yeah. Y'all tell me what y'all think. If you enjoyed that video, hit that like button, comment. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe on your way out. Much love to you. Peace.